Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is movie directed and written by James Gunn, who did the first one, and I watched the movie yesterday. And before I review this movie, if you haven't seen it and if you don't wanna know anything about it, so spoilers, don't watch this video or watch it, then don't blame me because you heard some spoilers. I'm gonna try to not talk about spoilers, but I'm just gonna talk generally about the movie, what I like, what I didn't. So yeah, spoiler. Yeah, and now to review. So like I said, I watched it yesterday and I had so much fun. The movie was amazing. The first thing to say is it's really hard to make a great sequel to a movie that was such a big surprise, such a big success. Nobody knew the characters. Like, you have a talking tree, a raccoon, you have a green lady and a human, and somehow this thing works in this kind of movies. Like, it was such a big surprise. James Gunn did it in the first one, and I think he did it in the second one. And the other thing to say is it's totally different, in my opinion. It's totally different from the first one. The first one was like a big space adventure with a lot of great action sequences, and this one is more, I don't know, more about the characters, more story driven, more character driven. It's more emotional. If you have daddy issues, don't watch this movie. Because every single character has some daddy issues and they're trying to resolve it, and it was good, it was great to see that kind of a emotional stuff in a Marvel movie. I didn't expect that. It was like a really nice balance between humor and serious stuff, and that's one thing that I really like about it. I think that we get to know these characters more in this movie than we had in the first one, and that's one thing that is really good about this movie. We found out so many things about Star-Lord. We found out so many things about Gamora and Nebula's relationship. We know a little about Rocket Raccoon. Drax, not really his, like, the character that just jokes around and doesn't know what metaphors are. That's why he's great. I think he was the funniest, but not the best character in the movie. The best character for me was Star-Lord and Yondu. Yondu was unbelievable. Michael Rooker as Yondu was like the best. He was better than he was in the first one. His plot was so, like, I was like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was so freaking good. I don't want to spoil you what happens. Why is he such a great emotional driven character, story driven character? I don't know what I'm talking about, but he is the best character in my opinion. Okay, let's just not talk about Groot, because he is in his own category. He's so cute. Whenever he's on the screen, he's the best. He's baby Groot, so he has the brains of a baby, so he's stupid, and they had to like explain everything to him, and that was so freaking funny. I don't want a dog, I want a Groot to have like beside me, walk a baby Groot. I also would like a talking big tree, but baby Groot, exceptional. Then what else? What else was good? Humor, I think, was great. I think they did it. Like I said, story, great. New characters. Mantis, I think she is amazing. She was portrayed by Pom Clemente, a French actress, if I'm correct. I hope that I am. Then you've got Sylvester Stallone in the movie. I think he was great, even though he was in the movie for 2 minutes maybe, but because of the post-credit scene, maybe he's gonna be more in it in the third one, or maybe in New Guardians, whenever that phase 4 or phase 5 is gonna happen. Then you've got David Hasselhoff is in it for just 30 seconds, but that was great addition, I think. Who doesn't love David Hasselhoff? And of course, one and only, the legend himself, Kurt Russell as Ego the Living Planet. I think he's just an exceptional actor. Like always, he does an amazing job in any single movie he's in. and I think that the portrayal of Ego the Living Planet was great. I don't know the comics if that was correct, but he was in the planet form, and that's one thing that I was looking forward to see how his face is gonna look on a planet, and it looks awesome. Then let's go to the betting. The villain, or like, I don't know how to say it, the gold people. If they wouldn't be in the movie, I wouldn't care. Like, they were there doing stuff, they were, I don't know, if golden people were just a thing that was bothering me in the movie. I really wouldn't care if they wouldn't be in the movie. Like, I didn't care about them. The post-credit scene is the only thing they were good for. The only thing. So watch for the post-credit scene, because they mentioned something really important for the future Marvel movies, and that's the only thing that golden people were good for. The Sovereign or something like that they were named. I don't know, but they were to me they were, don't bother, go away. And the next thing, maybe sometimes the jump between humor and serious emotional stuff was too big to me to like be okay with it. It was like a humorous joke, like humorous line, I don't know, Drax says something really funny, and then the jump to emotional stuff. Sometimes for me it was too big of a jump to be okay with that. Yeah, that's the only two things that I was kinda not okay with, but that's the only two things. Overall, movie is great. It's not better than the first one, but in some weird way it's totally different than the first one. Like I said, the first one is a space adventure, this one is more character driven story, and that's really good. I think that's really good, and I think that's really good also for the future Guardians movies, because now we know a lot about the characters, and now they can focus to another space adventure with a lot of explosions and stuff. So yeah, great stuff from this movie. I'm so happy that I've seen it. Tell me in the comments down below what do you think about this movie. If you've seen it, if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. It's amazing. Humor, character story driven movie, really great characters, new additions to the Guardians, 5 post-credit scenes, 2 really important and 3 like Guardian style, so funny ones. So stay tuned, stay after the credits to look for those 5 credit scenes. And yeah, if you enjoyed this review, it was weird like always. My reviews are like all over the place, but I hope that you can get the point of the review. Yeah, something like that. So, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, share this video all over the place, it would mean me a lot, and I see you next time. Bye!